2020 and the worldwide COVID pandemic have revealed to all of us that we face a lot of challenges in our world. The social needs and unrest are all around us and frankly sometimes can seem overwhelming. So if we as the church are supposed to have the answer to heal a broken world, then I wonder what answer your unique expression of the local church has for your community. Now, let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Scott Mawdesley, and I recently joined the team of Corners Outreach as the Vice President of Corners Academy, which means I get to serve with a great team in the areas of academic and vocational development with students across our region. I'm also the new liaison for Corners with our local church partners because we believe that partnering with churches is essential to the whole family focus work that we do. Now, although Corners has a lot to offer our church partners, today's video is not about Corners. It's actually about you and your local church. You see, I love the work of the church. In fact, I've invested over 26 years of my life as a pastor and leader within the local church and have been blessed to work with some great leaders as a pastor at Palm Beach Gardens Christ Fellowship, Saddleback Church and Purpose-Driven Ministries, Northpoint Community Church, and most recently serving for almost a decade at 12 Stone Church here in Gwinnett County, Georgia. So needless to say, I have been around and learned from some great ministries, and I've worked and consulted with literally hundreds of churches across the country who are trying to figure out how to better grow their people and reach their community. So today, I want to share some thoughts with you briefly that I've developed over the years to help my local church find crystal clarity about how we partner with our community. In my last pastoral position at 12 Stone Church, I was the director of local and global outreach, and I loved being a part of helping partner with our community to make a difference with the big social challenges like food insecurity, homelessness, unemployment, foster care, and fill in the blank with a host of other social issues. Now, as much as I loved helping in these areas, sometimes it could be very overwhelming because there were far more needs around us than we could ever meet. So, I had to lead us as a church toward clarity around the needs that we were uniquely positioned to meet. Have you and your church ever thought about that? There's no way you can help with everything, but you are uniquely positioned to help with something. So, do you have clarity around what that something is for your church? If not, I would love the chance to connect with you and lead you through some strategy and thinking to help identify those needs that you can best help meet. Once you've discovered the needs you can meet, then you must get clear about what resources you have as a church to best partner in meeting those needs. At 12 Stone, I identified 5 resources that every church has that allow them to be a great partner with their community. Volunteers, strategic leaders, telling the story, facilities, and funding. Now, at 12 Stone, we had access to all 5 of these resources, and we got very clear about how we could mobilize these resources to engage our community. There are so many unique ways these resources can be used to help people across your community. Now, you might have all 5 of these as a church like we did, or you might just have one of these to share with your community. Either way, you have some great resources that can be very helpful. I wanted to share these thoughts with you today because here at Corners, we care about helping churches engage their community. And if I've said anything that has been helpful for you, and you might be thinking, hey Scott, I'd love to hear more about these ideas and figure out how we can become more strategic in our community, then I would love the chance to connect with you on a 30-minute Zoom call, just to talk more about your church and maybe help you connect with the most strategic ways for your church to engage your community. No ask from Corners, although we believe we're a great partner. No bait and switch, just a leadership conversation to help you with your goals and your desires. My email will be coming up on the screen in just a moment, so feel free to send me an email. We'll set something up in the next couple of weeks to get together and have a conversation. Thank you for your time today, and I hope we get the chance to connect soon.